Pharisees. He committed sinful acts. He often does not admit it, even swearing a false oath saying, "I have not sinned." Because of this, the Lord said, they were taken to the temple. So they swore an oath saying, "I did not commit this sin." And so people released him, because in ancient Israel, they had a provision. There was a commandment. There was a regulation. A regulation in the Bible. If a person did something evil, but no evidence of his evil doing could be found. For example, a person went to steal, stole things from the next-door neighbor. Then, the next-door neighbor found that their things were stolen, but didn't know who stole them. He suspected, maybe the person next door stole it. So he took this person to the priest. The priest also didn't know if this person had stolen anything. So he told him to swear before God. Before the temple, meaning before God. To swear and say, make him swear and say, if you did not steal other people's things, then you must swear before God. Swear that you did not steal your neighbor's things. So he swore by the temple. But just as the Lord said to them, whoever swears by the altar, it does not count. Whoever swears by the temple, it also does not count. The Lord said the oaths they swore before God do not count, having done evil things but not counting it. So, the Lord said, if it is like this, they will not receive God's mercy, because whether we swear by the temple or swear by the altar, it is equivalent to swearing by God. The Lord said, let your yes be yes, and your no be no. But as for the Pharisees, often did evil things, yet swore that they did not. Therefore they shall be punished. At this time, the Lord taught again and said, the Pharisees, they also like to give a tenth. Is giving a tenth important? It is indeed important. But what is more important than giving a tenth is love, mercy, justice, and a heart for God. So, although they gave a tenth, but they had no love, no justice, no mercy. Therefore, God was not pleased. Just as the Lord Jesus spoke of two people going to the temple to pray. One was a Pharisee, one was a tax collector. When the Pharisee prayed, he said, "O God, I thank you, because I fasted 3 times a week. And I also pay a tenth on time." They just, regarding the tenth, although they did it well, but they would not admit they were sinners. So this Pharisee said, I have not sinned, nor am I like this tax collector beside me. Just saying, thinking that he had not sinned. So the Lord said, no love, no mercy. Then in this way, it does not please God. But God would be pleased with another sinner. This sinner was the tax collector. This tax collector prayed and said, "O God, please forgive me, a sinner." It was this tax collector. Just admit that one is a sinner. Then will those who admit they are sinners be saved. Lord Jesus came to the world precisely to save sinners. All those who admit they are sinners. They all must come before Lord Jesus. They all must accept Jesus' redemption, and in the end instead receive God's mercy. But a person who is unwilling to admit they are a sinner, he will be unwilling to accept Jesus. He cannot be saved. Those who do not admit they are sinners, they are unwilling to accept Jesus' redemption. Just as the Pharisees said, I have no sin. Why should I? Why should I atone for sin? I have no sin. Then in this way, he will not want Jesus. But those who realize they are sinful, they will accept Lord Jesus, looking closely to Lord Jesus, who was crucified for us. And so they instead received God's favor. May glory be to the Father and the Lord. Amen.